Hello. On behalf of the Becoming the Beloved community, I'd like to wish you a very enriching Lenten season. Today I'm going to be talking about Luke chapter 19, verses 1 through 10. It's a passage that highlights the way in which Jesus broke through the walls of division and healed a wealthy and despised tax collector. He did so by enabling him to generously give of himself and to experience God's mercy and God's grace and God's forgiveness. Jesus' action in doing so revealed his ministry to the outcast and despised individuals, including reaching out to those who were wealthy and who were trapped by their own power and position. Zacchaeus' response to Jesus revealed that he no longer felt defined by his wealth or his occupation. He indeed was saved by his authentic encounter with Christ, in which he experienced a new life, a new way of being, a new way of seeing life. The story begins with Jesus passing through Jericho on his way to Jerusalem. Zacchaeus really wanted to get a glimpse of Jesus, but he wasn't quite sure how he could do that. He was short, and he wasn't sure he could make it through the crowds, or they would even let him through. So he decided the only way to get there was to run down the street and climb up in a sycamore tree. When Jesus passed by, he noticed Zacchaeus in the tree, and he called to him by name. He said, "Zacchaeus, come down here immediately because you're going to entertain me today. I'm coming to your house." Can you imagine how Zacchaeus must have felt? Jesus was coming to his house. Now, the surrounding crowd was not happy about that. As a matter of fact, they were pretty upset. They thought Jesus had no right to deal with sinners like that, should not even be associated with him. However, Zacchaeus himself stood up and responded to the crowd by telling them that he was going to give away half of all of his wealth to the community. Not only that, but he was going to repay everyone he defrauded by giving them 4 times as much as he had taken from them. Can you imagine the crowd's astonishment at hearing that? Jesus responded by saying that salvation had indeed come to Zacchaeus' house that day. Indeed it had. Zacchaeus was a new person. His whole life had been transformed. Truly, as one commentator said, the camel had gone through the needle's eye. May you have a blessed Lent.
Ever since the world's existed, there's one thing that is certain. There are those who build walls and those who open doors. I bet this, my love, I'm thinking you are.